Welcome to the Tip of the Iceberg with Jason Legees
and Beau Gorby.
We're going to talk to each other,
Interview some people,
and have fun doing it. So sit back, relax,
grab some snacks, cookies, whatever,
and enjoy the Tip of the Iceberg.
This is it.
We finally started the podcast.
Yes, we did.
All right, so this was a long time in the making. I'd say probably for like 2 months we've been trying to make this podcast.
Yeah, and the idea came up long before that.
Yeah, I want to say, I don't know, like we had such an easy time making the name. We kind of agreed on the name pretty quick. We had a bunch of names,
It took like a bit for the name because we had different ideas. You wanted like a penguin.
Well, yeah, because obviously we go to YSU, so we're penguins. Yeah. So like that's kind of the theme of the podcast.
You wanna go over the list?
Yeah, you can go over the list.
All right, so I got the list. We had a whole notes app of the list of the names
what Jason does.
Let's see.
I'm interested to see what the list is because I don't really remember every name on the list. Also, yeah, I'm wearing penguin stuff because that's our pod. Jason's not really wearing penguin stuff. Well, I'm just saying that.
You didn't tell me beforehand.
Well, no, but I feel like it's kind of just like implied that we're wearing penguin stuff.
Then why did you say it before?
Because for the intro, we wore penguin. At least I wore penguin. I didn't wear Wait, you're really not really stuff for this podcast.
Man, I don't know. Well, I might have to find a replacement, or I might start my own podcast.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
we're only one episode in. This is.
I'm trying to find it. It was.
No, take your time. It's not like anyone's waiting or anything.
I'm sure no one is, honestly.
No,
to our hundreds of viewers.
We're gonna have a following, so it's okay. What?
Hundreds or like thousands? First episode, maybe thousands.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands.
Probably, yeah.
Or hi Jared.
He's probably not watching this.
Oh, sorry. Hi mom.
She'll probably watch it. I'm trying to think because I don't like how this mic. How I have to carry it. We don't really have the best setup for like putting the mics. I want to put it down like right here, but it doesn't like stand.
Yeah, I'm cool with this because I guess the audio will be.
It's gonna be a real hassle having a third person. We'll
figure it out.
For today it's just us. Our first episode. Okay. First episode of Tip of the Iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg.
It really comes off the tongue pretty well.
Tip of the iceberg. Say it 5 times.
Nah, it comes off the tongue really well though.
Okay, so the podcast names we have Penguin Chat.
Oh wait, are you saying the other? I thought you were saying the other ones.
We're gonna get like input on each of them. You know, we have 40 minutes to
Penguin
fill.
Chat. No, we can hit 40 minutes. Easily.
Okay, so
when Penguin Chat, that was okay. We definitely needed work on that one.
And then we have Club Penguin.
That's my favorite one.
Legal issues. I'm sure.
I guess,
but with a K.
Yeah, you did say we could have used a K, which I think that could have been pretty funny. But.
Penguin Pod.
Penguin Pod. I don't remember that one.
Neither do I, but that's why I wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
Waddle On.
I love that. That's like my fantasy team name.
Honestly, that'd be cool. We have a what the fuck do we talk about?
I hated that.
Wait, are we bleeping things out?
No, we don't have to bleep anything out. It's whatever.
What the fudge? What the freak, bro? 2 penguins in a room. I think that's
an interesting one.
Yeah.
Maybe if this podcast fails and we start another one, we can make it that.
Oh yeah, well it'll crash down once we reach 0 viewers in an episode.
Well, I feel like it's only going up from here.
Do you think we'll get a viewer on this one?
I think we'll definitely get a lot of views on this one.
I think we'll get 10.
Because we're supposed to plug the podcast. Aren't you going to plug the podcast?
No, yeah, I will.
Okay, well, that was the agreement if we made it on a new YouTube.
But we'll click on that link.
Yeah.
All right.
To reiterate, I wanted to do it on my channel, but Jason wanted to do it on a new channel, which does make sense since it's different content. And it's, not really relating to anything like Survivor or anything else.
It's Beau Gorby channel,
Yeah, well, I'm going to start vlogging on there and stuff, but at the moment, I guess it does make sense to start Tip of the Iceberg on its own separate channel.
Since it's on a separate channel, go watch Beau Gorby on YouTube.
You don't have to plug it.
Survivor. Everyone who watches your stuff.
I wasn't intending on plugging it, but.
All right, well, I'm going to plug it right now. Beau Gorby.
Okay. Was that the end of the list?
No. How many penguins does it take to make a podcast?
That one's okay.
I think that's pretty good. The iceberg. It's not.
Just the iceberg?
It's not. Yeah, that's it.
That's interesting.
Penguins in college. Garbage name, I think.
Really?
It's just like, that's what we are. All right, maxing and relaxing.
I like that one.
I do too. Penguins on a budget.
That one's okay. I think I came up with that or something. I don't know.
You came up with a lot of the penguin ones.
I put a lot of effort into naming this podcast. I came up with the final name though. We both liked it. We both liked it.
I agreed on that one. Yeah. Penguins, a day in the life.
Yeah, I mean it's okay.
The tip of the iceberg.
That's
the last one. That's
what we settled with.
There's nothing after that. Yeah.
Well, there shouldn't be anything after that. That's like the best one you can come up with. So I like how we settled on the logo because Allie made the logo for us.
Yeah.
Our friend Allie.
You want to show the people? I mean, I guess
it's gonna be on the channel. So like
channel,
they're gonna know. But like I think that's perfect logo because
it's cool. It's got dimensions.
We're both penguins, so it makes sense that it's penguins.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have any? I was gonna say, like, worries about starting the podcast?
Well,
like I'm saying, like view wise, or like were you worried about like what people would think, or like if we get any views or anything like that?
Yeah, I was like, you know,
because I had some reservations about starting a podcast. Probably different than yours, but
you know, we wouldn't get any views, but I didn't care about the views. We're just doing this for fun, personally. That's what I think. We could get some views, and if we get big,
I think the goal is to get views.
The goal is to get views,
make good content.
But I feel like the way to get views is to do what you would do, normally.
Yeah,
and then you'll get
views,
or you won't,
or you
but
won't.
I don't.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I mean, yeah, but
you know, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I was just thinking like starting the podcast. I felt like it was going to be really hard every week to possibly edit. Which I still have to figure that out after we film this.
Oh yeah, good job.
Because editing and getting a video out every week is gonna be really hard.
Yeah, I mean
that's what I'm thinking.
If you teach me how to do it, I'll help.
Which I'll try, but it's kind of hard to teach something you've learned from like a year and years of doing it. So, but I'll try. It's just gonna be hard to try to get a video out every week. Let alone I want to vlog on my other channel. So how am I gonna be able to do 2-3 videos like editing?
Well, I would stay really tuned hard to find out. Is what I would do. And what's it called?
Yeah, I guess.
I was gonna say something.
Okay, well, you can try to remember that. Yeah. But yeah, I was basically thinking like views are like another thing I was worried about because like my channel gets okay amount of views, but I'm thinking like, man, if we get like 4 or 5 views for all this editing and stuff we're doing, it feels like kind of like a waste.
Yeah, no, I see, because I'm not editing.
To me, that's what it feels like.
I remember what I was gonna say.
What was you gonna say?
You could have 55% of the profits.
Oh, is it because I'm doing the editing?
Yes, and the profits.
It just feels weird when you edit a video and then like if you don't get many views for it, it's like all that effort and time is like doesn't really pay off.
Yeah.
Some people like it, some people don't. But
yeah,
I can't wait till we have some guests though, because having guests it'll be a little bit more to talk about, a lot more like diversity in the questions and stuff.
That's true. Yeah, next episode we got.
I don't know who we have lined up.
We don't have.
We said Beam. We said Dan. We said Jared.
The trailer.
Jared can honestly like he probably doesn't care if he comes on first or whatever, but
I don't think anyone cares if they come on first.
I think Dan or Beam really wanted to come on first.
Well, Beam was supposed to be the other, the third person.
Yeah, because we were supposed to have a third person, but it didn't really work out.
We'll get Beam. We'll get Beam on the first
I think
episode.
2 works better because we've been at YSU since we started college, and we're roommates, so I feel like it works out better because we can film whenever.
Yeah.
So if we have to film an episode with just us, we can.
Yeah.
But if like we need Beam on the like flip a coin, we can't really get him.
That's true, and it's midnight right now. You know, we couldn't go to call Beam.
Yeah, I mean we're not playing games with Jared right now because
Lethal Company. It's so fun.
Yeah, we chose to do the podcast instead, which I feel like is a better choice. We play Lethal Company so much. So
it's fun.
We can play games later after this, even tomorrow. It doesn't really matter when we play. But
we should play after this though, for sure.
We could. We'll see what time it is. But
7:47.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty late, but it's okay.
It's worth it.
It feels really good to finally start this podcast. I've been thinking so much stress about it. Like, man, are we gonna get like just before we started the podcast, we didn't know if we were gonna film it today because the audio was like a problem.
Yeah.
You figured out the audio. I have no clue how to do the audio.
We put us both on the same track. I don't know if anyone knows anything about that. Is that good, bad?
I don't know.
Because it was. I don't know. It was a whole mess.
Yeah. Well, if you want to break out the thing you wanted to break out.
The what?
The thing you wanted to wear for the.
Oh, we're going to the Christmas segment. Oh.
Why not? Well, just like you can wear it, and we're far enough in. I feel like you can put it on. I didn't want to wear one, so.
You don't want one?
No, I'm good. I feel like
we could reset that. Okay.
Nah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
So yeah, it was Christmas. Where we'll be releasing this on January
1st is the goal.
Isn't that the trailer?
No, the trailer's probably gonna release in the next couple of days. I gotta edit it like crazy. Like tonight, I'm probably gonna edit this episode we're doing right now.
So yeah, this is.
Well, I don't know if it'll be out when exactly it'll be out, but we just gotta make sure we have time because we're going on a trip for New Year's Eve till the 4th.
Can do it there.
We're going to Hocking Hills, so that'll be interesting. Well, I'm gonna vlog there.
Really?
I can't edit there because my computer's here.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna. I don't know if we're gonna hit the deadline in time because I want to try to have at least the first episode out first day of the new year. I feel like that'd be perfect, but
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see what we can get done. I am excited for the cabin though. That'll be fun.
It will be fun.
We got like 10 people going.
8 the first night, 10 the...
Yeah, 8 the first night, 10 the rest of the nights. So that should be interesting. Gonna
be cool.
Play some games, have some fires.
Yeah.
Campfires.
Hot tub.
Yeah.
It's not the Christmas episode, but like it's gonna be a whole year until we get the next Christmas episode.
Yeah, I had reservations about putting any Christmas decorations out.
I just wanted the hat.
He wanted the hat really. Well, he wanted some other stuff.
I didn't want to wait a whole year to wear the hat.
I guess, yeah. But I said you could wear it into the podcast like 10, 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
You put it on like 10 minutes on it. So
yeah.
It's pretty good. Where's the hole?
The hold.
Oh, I thought you said there was a hole in the hat.
No, it honestly might be. This is Jared's hat.
It is?
I took it from his house.
Yeah.
Because Tony took my hat, and I was
at his Christmas party?
Yeah.
That's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I had to bring all the stuff, and I was kind of confused on what to bring.
But, yeah. Man. So what'd you do today?
Today?
Yeah.
Well, I went with my family to my dad's friend's house. It was pretty fun. We played
Mike?
Yeah. We played the Wii. I don't play the Wii much anymore, so it was fun to play the Wii.
What'd you play on the Wii?
Wii Sports. We played Wii Golf.
Wii Golf, that's fun.
Yeah, I watched because there was only 4 remotes, and I gave my remote up because I'm like, I want to watch. It was pretty. It gets a little boring watching golf, but yeah, the Wii's pretty
golf
fun
and
to play.
Baseball are the bottom two.
Jersey was playing Wii Box. I want to try to get a Wii because Jersey has one. It'd be nice to have one for here because it's kind of easy to set up the Wii compared to other consoles. It's so easy to put the things in and just play because they're made in 2009, so it's not really complicated on how to set the games up or play the games either.
The Switch is easy too, honestly. You just plug it in, like that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, but like the games aren't as complex as they were. Like the games are more complex now than they were back in 2008. Like it was so easy to play games in 2008 compared to now.
Yeah.
Because of how I don't know. We're kind of getting off topic. Anyways,
I was gonna say, oh yeah.
So what are you excited about starting the podcast?
Just get people on here. That'd be cool.
You gonna keep your feet up there on our table that we eat on?
Well, we do that anyway. We both do that every day.
I don't do it every day.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not. But what were you excited about for starting the podcast?
Yeah, having people on.
Just having guests on?
Having guests on,
I can't wait to have some guests on the podcast. Especially, we said Beam, Dan, Jared, but we can have, like, I can have people who, like, run, because I do run, like, every day. I ran 11 miles today, which was kind of like, I mean, yeah, but it's kind of like always. But it just gets repetitive.
Usually do it, 11 miles, 12 miles,
It just gets repetitive.
Brush off.
Because then I had to lift, and I honestly, there's days where I enjoy running more, and then I enjoy lifting more. Today was, like, a day I was, like, I enjoyed running more because it ended faster than my lift. My lift just took so long for some reason.
Yeah.
Because someone was taking a while to use the rope cables for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
Yeah.
I mean,
you were in the gym today, right?
No. Can't remember.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Just can't remember.
Yeah, I worked out today too, but Beau wasn't there. I didn't see him there.
Yeah. It is nice that living at the loft, we have, like, right across from our apartment, we have the gym.
Yeah, we're separated from everyone. I don't know why.
Like, we don't have any
what
roommates.
What are the odds that we were separated from everyone else?
Or we don't have any neighbors. I did not roommates.
Did they hear about us and they put us over here for some reason?
I think we were just like one of the last people to get the spot in the apartments. I think almost everything was filled up when we got it. Yeah. And they don't typically give this to people, this room or this apartment part.
Huh.
So,
yeah.
Kind of worked out.
Yeah. So it's almost 2024. What are your plans for 2024? Big things?
Not really. Do you have plans for 2024? Do you like get a girlfriend? Is that your plan?
I'm gonna get. Do I have any resolutions? Try to work out. That's one thing.
Yeah, I already work out. You don't work out?
Well, no,
you were there the other day.
I stop sometimes. I stop and then I had to get back on.
Oh.
I'm gonna stay on. That's my goal.
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
That's what most people say for the beginning of the year, and then they kind of like fall off.
Yeah, like the first. That's why January Planet Fitness is crazy. It's wild. I hate going to gym. Well, I don't go anymore because we have
But yeah, we have the gym.
But it was awful. It was awful. Like
yeah,
everything was taken. But I'm gonna practice sacks more a little bit.
That's
hopefully.
good. I hope to get faster at running, but that's just like always. I mean, that's not like it's something
Make
new.
Make a resolution and it'll happen.
Yeah, well, I guess that's not always how it works. But it's good to set goals, I guess.
That's true. What's your goal? Top
goal
1?
To go sub 15 in the 5K.
What are you right now?
15:08.
Oh.
Yeah, we're there.
So just one more race.
Yeah, well, I was 15:15 last. What is it? Last spring or in the spring this year. So it's like months of like not really
So if you think about it, that's like one more semester.
Yeah.
And then you have one more.
Well, we got one more semester of indoor, or not semester. We have more semester of classes, which will be indoor and outdoor. So hopefully I can get sub 15. If not, it'll kind of be like a wasted season. But.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to bore people with running talk when we don't have any runners on the podcast because I feel like we're not going to get many runner listeners when it's just us.
I mean, we're not getting many listeners right now.
No, we could be.
You don't know this episode. But I feel like we'll get up. We'll grow.
The goal is to grow.
Yeah.
Hopefully we grow.
That's our resolution, to grow, all right? To get.
Yeah, for the podcast. We should have said that. For the New Year's, our resolution is for the podcast to grow to, let's say, 100 subscribers. That shouldn't be that hard.
Oh, that's good. Wait, so all of 2024?
But I mean, that shouldn't be that hard. For a year, that shouldn't be that hard. But let alone, I have my channel and it doesn't have 100 subscribers, so I guess it is kind of hard.
That's true. We got like, get some clickbait on here.
No clickbait. Don't say that to the camera. Jason, we're not doing clickbait.
There won't be clickbait until you click on it.
You can't say that to the camera. We're not doing clickbait.
Okay, fine. We will, my goal, let's do get 1,000 views on a video by the end of the year.
It's going to be kind of hard for a podcast.
To get 500 views on a video before the end of the year.
It's going to take a lot of work. I'm saying a lot of editing. Editing has to be good so people want to listen. I like that. I want to talk about the intro because the intro episode, or not the intro episode, why did I say it? The theme song. The theme song that took us so long to come up with, which is probably the reason we literally haven't started the podcast for so long, is because of the intro, like the theme right before we start the podcast episodes, which we finally came to a decision on. I wanted to have buy the song because I thought it'd be easier. Jason wanted to make it, which ended up working out. So
yeah, we talked over.
We got the finished product,
bass line. Yeah, I wanted more I don't know what I made. I don't even know what I made. Just like a little piano thing the first time. You didn't like.
I feel like you wanted something, not in a bad way, but
easy. You know?
I feel like you wanted something
not too much,
kind of more wacky than most podcasts. Yeah, it didn't seem like you wanted because what I wanted was a more
bass drop.
Maybe not serious, but
You wanted the bass drop Logan
less
Paul.
wacky because you wanted more. Funky was, I guess, a good middle ground for us. I mean, it was more.
My first one was just simple,
a little bit more wacky,
easy chords. There's nothing weird, but the second one, the funk, we put the funk is wacky. If you're gonna say anything, the funk is the wacky thing, which is good.
I don't know. I felt like
wacky's good. We like wacky, and we agreed on the wacky.
Well, we agreed on funk, which is
wacky,
not the exact same thing. So, but I'm glad we finally finished the song, and getting the podcast logo done was a pretty big plus too.
I didn't even know that was gonna happen.
We didn't really have to do it, so.
Let's give her Allie, you get 1% of the profits for this episode.
1% what?
Of the profits of this episode.
We have no profits.
We have profits. You get 1% of the profits of this episode.
I guess in the future, if we're to make money off this episode,
then we'll give her some cash.
1% profit.
Yeah.
Whatever 1% is.
Honestly, that could be a lot of money if we really.
It will be.
It would be. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, it will. It will.
Would, can. No, it will.
Shan't.
It will be.
It will.
We're going to make so much money off this podcast. I can't wait till we have merch. We're going to get merch one day. If we're big enough.
The logo is good enough to have merch.
I think it's perfect for merch. That's the perfect merch type shirt. And I can't wait till we have guests and they get to comment on our podcast.
What do you mean?
Whether they like it or not. I feel like they will. We have a pretty good setup.
Other than the setup?
Everything. When people listen to our podcast and then they come on the podcast, that'll be cool.
They're like, wow, guys, I really
I've been waiting to come on Tip of the Iceberg.
Sign this picture I have of you. Please. Please, sign my forehead. Hopefully we get some fans. I don't know.
Maybe one day we'll get to that point. We'll be big and famous. We'll be the best podcast in Youngstown. Maybe.
Is there a podcast in Youngstown?
There's probably a bunch of podcasts in Youngstown. But probably
we just don't know about them.
Probably our level. Yeah, probably our level where they're just starting out or not popular enough yet. So
I mean, we're gonna be the ones that break through the ice. Okay.
That sounded like a forced laugh.
No, we're serious on this podcast. I'm waiting to turn this up.
Are you turning it up?
Just a little bit. I'm not sure. Hopefully it was good the first. We're not audio engineers. We don't know anything. We're moving it around, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
We hope. We hope.
We do.
Yeah.
So what classes did you take for the next semester?
Oh, yeah, so next semester...
to put any, like, or what's it? To answer any unasked questions. We are business majors.
Business
so we
majors.
Take pretty easy classes.
So tough. What?
Pretty
they're
classes.
super easy.
There's some that are, like, once in a while you get that class that's, like, really hard. But I'd say
I mean, for us, I have a feeling that because I have this friend, he's like an engineer guy, and he takes our hard classes. He's like, bro, it's so easy. Like the accounting and the economics. Tien.
Oh, Tien?
Yeah. Hi, Tien.
Tien. Oh, we love Tien.
We're getting him on here to talk
Tien's
about,
great.
like, Tien stuff.
Oh, Tien's going to be one of our guests for sure. Not the first guest, but he'll be a guest. I mean, my GPA is like a 3.7 or 7 something overall.
Oh, it was
But that's only because I think I've gotten 3 Bs in my whole time in college so far. So
I got a C, and that's it, I think.
My GPA is higher than yours.
Might be.
Has to be.
Let's do a check right now. Mid-up. A little
intermission. We can check in next episode. We can talk about it.
Oh, next up, no intermission.
No intermission.
Okay, fine. All right.
I can't wait to have an episode where we talk about Survivor and the suburbs.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good episode.
We could talk about how,
which is directly related to our other your other content, which it's tied together.
What do you mean related? Like to my vlogging that I'm gonna do?
No, like we'll be talking about your content, and then the viewers
they'll
go over to your content,
yeah,
and then your viewers come over to our content.
I think all my viewers are gonna already be on this channel, so it's not like there's gonna be any newer people. I feel like.
Yeah, your family and your friends.
Well, that's how it always is. Friends, family.
For now.
I probably have some people. I have 32 subscribers. I got 3 new subscribers in the last month, or in the last 2 weeks. I don't remember anyone saying that they recently subscribed, so I could have had some random people following me now.
That'd be cool. Maybe those other Survivor in the suburb guys, like Survivor in Michigan or Survivor in OSU.
I did see those before. Those are kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to finally play in one. Tony keeps saying that he'll host one, but he's not gonna.
I know. I hope he does because he's got the lake.
I don't know. He's not gonna. Host
Tony,
one.
if you're listening, I feel like Tony would listen.
I think Tony's gonna listen.
Yeah,
I don't know if Tony's gonna
host Survivor, please.
Yeah, we don't know about that.
Thank you. We have a Smash tournament coming up.
Yeah, we do have a Smash Bros tournament coming up.
Man,
I hope my mic is on. I feel like it's kind of like quiet. I don't know.
Let's see. Talk.
No, I'm looking. It's red.
Oh, you're red, yeah.
Good. It was like really low. That's why I'm concerned. Anyways, trying to think of something else to talk about. Yeah, I know so many things we can talk about, but with this being like the first episode, I don't want to go into so many random topics. We got to keep it kind of streamlined, even though we already went off topic a lot. I want to keep a lot of things for future podcasts. Like when we interview people, we want to keep it to where like we're talking about 2 to 3 subjects with that person in that time frame.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to talk about running right now because I'm going to do that with potentially like a runner guest or whatever. I don't want to talk about lifting right now because I'm going to do that with probably Jared if Jared comes.
Yeah.
You know? And then like you don't want to talk about like anything else. It's like it's tough to choose what to talk about. But yeah. I mean, this could be it for the first episode we do. Keep it nice and short.
Yeah, we didn't have any topics or any we didn't like have any topics to talk about. We just started that. We said we were going to talk about the podcast. And then we did. And you want to keep talking about the podcast?
What else are we going to talk about the podcast? Do you have anything you want to ask about the podcast? Like, I mean, we talked about why we started it. You know, we wanted to kind of hang out and have something on video. Also, interview guests, have fun. Because it'll be fun having people on every single week. And also being able to watch it back, like, way down the line in our life.
Yeah,
be able to say, like,
and then, like,
well, we don't say that. But, like, way down the line in your life, you can, like, look at it. Watch it. That'd be kind of cool.
When I'm old.
You don't want to watch it?
No, I'm going to watch it when I'm old. To remember the days.
Yeah. But I think we can end it right here for now.
You think?
I think this is good.
You think it's been 40 minutes?
Not 40.
You said we started at 11:20.
I thought we started at like 11:30. So it's like 30-something minutes.
Okay. We're good. Let's give an outro.
Well, today went pretty well.
Today went pretty well. Yeah.
Oh, that sounded a little.
What? It went really well. Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, thank you for whoever listened. Whoever tuned in for Tip of the Iceberg for the first episode.
Yeah, thank you,
Welcome
Mom.
to our podcast.
Love you.
Did you say that to your mom or just anybody?
I guess anybody.
Oh, okay. He loves you. Anyone.
Everybody.
Alright. It's been fun. And that's it for episode 1. It's a wrap.
See ya. See ya.